Hello, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to tips and tricks and technology development. I'm gonna try to show you what I think it's one of the best things that you can do to research some things rather than the other ones. There's not a bad research, but there's no such thing as a bad research. You can utilize and implement any research you have to be the best one that you have. So, we're gonna show now in the first couple of ages, at least of Stone Age, I believe. I'm gonna show you what I think by that. I'm gonna slow the time down. We have a trader here arrived. We have a couple of things I already researched, but I'm gonna show you what I think by it. So, what I think we should research first. First things first, I would like to go with the food dryer. I already unlocked that, and it's about to be finished constructed here. We just need a couple of branches, and that's it. That's one thing. Why? Because we have some things like meats. Here we go, fish. It's almost rotted away, it's almost gone. We almost cannot eat it. Why? Because it's rotting away quite fast. If we dry that fish, it's gonna last a couple of times longer. Here, raw meat, one of them is almost halfway through, one of them is third way through, so it's rotting away. Skins, it's similar things, we already have dryers. So, this is my suggestion. First, what you should do is take care of your food. This is gonna extend the longevity of your food, because a lot of food goes to waste because we don't eat it. This way we will have more food for the winter, dry meats and dry fish. That's the first thing. Second thing, hunting is kind of important in this game, especially in the beginning, until you have enough animals domesticated, which is gonna happen like around the Copper Age, to be honest. This is only where you're gonna start doing the animal domestication. You're gonna have to have a lot of free space for them, you have to build a lot of housing for them. It's gonna be complicated until you get to about the Copper Age, which is more than half of the game through. You're gonna have to do hunting from time to time, sometimes a lot, sometimes not. But in this case, I'm gonna show you how to make your hunting easier. Well, I'm not gonna show you, developers are gonna show you. You have two technologies in Paleolithic. One of them is dog domestication. What is that? Well, 30, 40, 50,000 years ago, dogs just appeared next to our campfires and we liked them. That's about it. That's a short history of dog domestication. True story, by the way. And they started being our companions rather than our enemies. Dogs were wolves. So, that's gonna start happening now. We chose this technology just a few seconds ago, and you can get dogs just appear in your camp, and they just do. The other way to get the dogs is if you find the baby wolves. For example, this looks like a cave lion. I'm just looking if we have any. These are hyenas, these are really dangerous. If we have a cave hyena, I just want to show you if we have any baby wolves. You can just choose them and domesticate them quite easily. They have a little rope icon next to them, and you can just click on that, and somebody at one point when they find time will go and domesticate that animal. Unfortunately, I do not have any free. Oh, here we go. This looks like no, hyena. By the way, let's hunt those. Cave bear as well. Well, cave bear is not that dangerous, but it's still. Just let's do it. Anyway, next thing. To better your hunting, go with dog training. Now, this is what this is gonna help us do. Dogs will not only be in your camp and defend your camp when somebody attacks you. Dogs will actually, if you choose, let's say we chose this Megaloceros Herschelk. We chose this to be hunted. A couple of people will come, grab the spears, and the dog is gonna join them in hunting, which is good. Dogs can take the damage, and dogs just appear and disappear from time to time. Well, they don't disappear, they die from old age. But the dogs will help hunt. They will take the damage, they will go first, they will jump on the animal, they're gonna start making damage, while your people with the spears can damage it from further away. Awesome. That's like having an extra hunter, if not even better than an additional hunter. Anyway, these are the three things that I suggest you research from the first stage. I'm gonna just speed this up to show you how this dryer works. Usually I would build two of them, but I'm gonna build only one of them. Here we go, we're gonna get additional point as well. And you're gonna see what happens. people, as soon as they get chance, they will come here and they will put some meats. We have 6 raw meats, we have 0 fish. They're gonna put them on the dryers. You could have chosen any different way to go about it. For example, my suggestion would be to go with, let's say, weapon production. Then you're gonna have more efficient weapons like bone spears and then flint spears. You can also export them with a trader, you can sell them. But I think food production and skin production is more important than the trade. Because skin production can give you clothes, can give you tents, can give you buildings. Trade, you can trade that in, but there's no certainty if the trader is gonna bring those stuff to you. Anyway, meats are being dried, and soon fish is gonna be left here to dry, and that's about it. Guys, I'm gonna show you next stage. So we continue on with the next stage. A few minutes later, I played, well, half an hour or so. I collected a little bit more experience. I also bought from the trader these funerary rituals, which is kind of cool. It kind of increases the respect of your colony. That's something for a different video. But if you press F2, you're gonna have how good your welfare is and what's your prestige in a community. Also 5 dogs. We have 5 dogs, 13 people. Some people were born, some people were some people joined our community, but here we are. I built a couple of houses, I built a couple of nice burial grounds. Here we go, one of them is here on this nice hill, the other one is here on this nice hill. We have a couple of well, respect the elders, skull poles. Yes, so this is our community now. I collected a couple of stones from the rivers, hunted some animals, and voila, we are in Mesolithic. Mesolithic now. There are a couple of ways you can go with this. Well, actually, only 3 things you should go towards to survive. You already have enough food, so don't bother yourselves with grain processing and pulse processing, because you'll survive. You'll be fine. You can leave that, maybe to trade it in, maybe, you know, something like that. That's for food production, and if you already survived till here, you're pretty good at hunting. Just continue hunting for a while, and that's gonna be fine. Now, to make your life easier, there are a couple of things that you have to do, that you should do. For example, I would go with bone polishing and stone polishing, as well as the archery. Unfortunately, archery requires something from a previous age, which I'm kind of hoping we can purchase, but we'll see how the game turns out to be. I'm not gonna be playing it. Let's hope that your game turns... let's hope that the trader comes along and you can purchase this. If not, I would go with bone polishing first. Why? So you can stop or slow down production of your bifaces and stop wasting flint for biface. You can actually make a bone knife, which is much better. And also you can trade in your bifaces with a trader and all that good stuff. You know, they're not so cheap. You can earn some money. Anyway, this is my suggestion. First, Paleolithic, go with food drying and dog domestication. Later on, I went with a weapon production and tool production, and in Mesolithic, I would go with tools and weapon production all the way up until stone polishing. Stone polishing is not really so important. It's gonna be important later down the line, but bone polishing definitely. This is gonna slow down your what's I call it? Your flint production, and you're gonna utilize more of those bones. And trust me, these knives and these sickles, bone sickles and bone knives, are so good. I am still using them in like Steel Age. I'm like Iron Age, I'm still using those. When I have lack of tools, these sickles for harvest and these knives for processing, killing animals and so on, skinning them, perfect. Anyway, technology-wise, guys, my suggestion, one more time, go for food drying so you can have your food last longer. Weapons, next stage weapons, and then go for archery. You either have to discover the sling making. I have to bear in mind that sling making requires dry skins. I'm not really too keen of using dry skins to make slings. Dry skin for making archery, that's a different thing, because they are good for hunting, defenses, and all that good stuff. Anyway, guys, if you survived so far, you know how to play the game. Guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, notification bell, leave a comment in the comment section. I really hope it helps. Have a nice one. Bye bye.